Hello guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're talking about what if Deku was a demon. So in the last video, Deku finished the heroes versus villains test, and Deku is going to be going home. So we're going to be starting off with Momo's perspective. Momo is absolutely in love with Deku, mostly because of his looks. So when she gets home, her mother says, "Why you look so flustered?" As she says that she's in love with a boy in this classroom, in her classroom, I meant. As she says, "Oh, then who is it? Then who it is?" She says that's a boy named Theodore L. Lucifer. As they remember, well, I made this. This is not the original idea. I got this from another YouTuber. She's a angel. Yeah, she's a half angel. She's the daughter of the Archangel Michael. Yeah. She says, "Wait, you're in love with a Lucifer?" As she says, "You know, you know him." As she tells him about her heritage, as she says, "I'm an half angel?" Wow. As she says, "Yes." She she says that the Lucifers are demons. As she says, "Wait, that means Deku's a demon, right?" As she says, "Yes, but they actually made a treaty that is where they're no longer allowed to fight each other." So he says, "So that means I can date him or something like that." She says, and she as her mother says, "Yes, but you need to get your father's approval." She says. He says, "Okay." Now back to Deku. Deku is obviously preparing for the USJ. No, wait for a sec. I crap. Deku is preparing for the USJ. And by the way, Toro, the visible girl, didn't wear her costume because it was not finished. Mostly because it's just gloves. As when they get and when they all meet, right there in front of the bus, is wearing her costume as Deku starts covering his eyes. Some of his classmates saying, "Why are you covering your eyes?" and says, "I can literally see you naked." As she points at Toro. Deku has the ability of lust, right? He's able to see anybody, literally anybody, even if they're invisible. So basically, he's literally seeing Toro Gakuri wearing nothing except for gloves and shoes. So, as the girls say, "Wait, do you see Toro Gakuri? What did she look like?" He says, "I don't want to talk about it." As they start scrambling to try and find a way to cover her up. While they're on the bus, some of the girls feel awkward because Deku just literally seen a naked girl for the first time. Actually, not actually his first time. More like several, because in hell, his sister, Caroline, Charlie, literally made all of his servants succubuses. So he always has to deal with all of them trying to um, making babies with him. So Deku's is always dealing with this bullshit, but this is the biggest bullshit ever. As Sue asking, how did you see asking about their quirks as they reach Deku. Deku says Deku says about his powers about the seven deadly sins. Explains about his powers and Sue says, "So how you were able to see Toro?" As Deku says, well, my lust ability lets me see anybody, including people that are invisible. And that is why I'm covering my eyes right now. Because she's fucking naked. As the Toro starts just wearing a coat. As they get there, they see 13. So they're walking around as Deku senses dark intent. Sorry about that. I just got sick. Just wait for a sec. Much better. Sorry about that. Anyways, as Deku starts um uh sensing some bad intent, Deku says to Mr. Aizawa that they can sense some sin around. As Aizawa says, sin? What do you mean by that? As he says, I can sense villains coming. As Aizawa says to 13 to get the kids safe as the villains come out. Deku has this ability to summon his followers known as the Abyss Watchers. I taken this idea from Dark Souls from the Abyss Watchers from the game. So the Abyss Watchers are basically like cultists worshipping Deku because he is a demon after all. As the as several of the villains saying, "We're gonna kill all of you and kill All Might," and saying like that. As Deku jumps down, as I was saying, "No, don't!" As Deku summons Dark using his Hell Chains and his magma manipulation. Everybody sees that he's able to do that. As Deku starts using a brand new ability that he's able to use, which I call pestilence. So pestilence is in the gluttony power category. I guess I could call it. It's able to summon like flies, and if they go near you or touch you, well, you get every single type of disease on you. Like for example, um, the virus, the pandemic virus here, or for another example, the freaking smallpox. So when they're hitting them, they get every single disease that is known to man. Oof. Shigaraki says, "What the hell is that quirk?" As Deku stares him down, saying, "Try and taking me down? That's not going to be a challenge for me." As Deku summons his large scythe. As Deku starts fighting the Inomu. The Inomu is pretty strong, but Deku gets attacked really hard. As Deku says, "Damn, he's strong." As Deku snaps his fingers, as the Abyss Watchers come in. Everybody sees these hooded figures with like with two swords and like a witch hat, like one of those pilgrim hats that you would see. And some of them have guns, and they're filled with like Jormungandr's poison. If you don't know who's Jormungandr, well, you really need to watch on your Norse mythology bridge. So they start shooting at the Inomu, and it starts dying. Everybody saying, "Who are you?" As Deku as one of them says, "For Lord, for the Master, for Master Theodore, for the Lucifers," as they start shooting down the Inomu and start slicing him. Some of them hear that, and some of his classmates hear then says, "Master," as they defeat the Inomu. Shigaraki and Shigaraki gets shot by the um by one of them and gets one of his hands poisoned. But he gets away. So he says, Deku says to the bitch watchers, I meant the Abyss Watchers, not the bitch watchers. I meant the Abyss Watchers. He tells them to go home. They're done for the day, as they said, "Okay, young master." As they start walking into the dark portal. Um, while in the fight, Momo gets hurt, and Deku decides to heal her. But in the process, this is by the way a side effect for using is lust healing and magic. When he heals someone, they become lustful for him. Anyways, except for boys because it's not gonna be a gay. What if some of this as Momo starts getting the heart eyes like in Yentai as he starts saying to the as some of the students saying, who are those guys, and saying, why did they call you Master Deku? I meant Master Theodore. As Deku says, those are the Abyss Watchers. Those are the guardians of my family. They always protect us. They always protect us. As they said, oh, like bodyguards, says Kaminari, and says, I guess you can call them that. As Deku leaves, so his classmates, some of the teachers saying that they're going to make dorms for them, and Deku's going to be going there as well. So I hope you like this video. And by the way, this is a pretty short video, so to me, at least. So I hope to see you all guys next time. Bye bye.